Guys, what's up? It's Cody, aka the Rug Baddie, and I am here with my first YouTube video. And I hope the light doesn't go away because it's starting to rain as soon as I try to make my video. So the first product that you're gonna need is the Tufting Gun, obviously. Wow! This is a AK1 cut pile tufting gun. For those who are gonna ask, no, I've not used a loop pile yet, but I actually just ordered one, so I'm waiting for it to come, and I cannot wait to try it. So this is the AK1 gun. It is only cut pile. That's the only kind of style that it does. Okay, the next thing you're gonna need is you are going to need a frame. I'm actually in between mine right now. This is the frame. That is my frame. I actually built it myself. Well, let me not lie right here. I didn't build it myself. My boyfriend built it for me, but I held the nails, so I built it too. Okay, the next thing that you're gonna need is a projector, because the way that you draw things onto the actual frame is with a projector. This is my projector here. It is the
2 hours later.
Let's see, it probably says it somewhere here. This is a projector. It's from Walmart. I honestly do not think that you need a special projector to do this. It just needs to be one of at least a decent quality. This was about $80, I think, $80 to $100, I'm not sure. But I will have everything that I'm talking about, all the products listed in description, so just go to description, everything will be there. But you need a projector because this is how you're going to trace your drawings onto the frame. You can freehand it. I've seen some people freehand it, but I cannot do that. Give me a stick figure, I will kill that. This projector is life-saving. So if you know how to draw in a coloring book, this is your guy. Next. So the next thing that you're gonna need are Sharpies. These are regular Sharpies. I like the fat ones, and the reason why I like the fat ones is because I feel like they make thicker lines. So you see how these are like this kind of tip? Oh, my frame just tried to stab me. Oh, that's another thing. I will talk about that in another video, getting stabbed, okay? So if you guys can see, the tip of this is fat, so it makes for when you're drawing thick lines like this, it makes them thicker if you hold it to the side like this. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. I would recommend to use these ones. I think these are called the jumbo ones. Oh, chisel tip. Oh, it's right there. It says it, chisel tip on the bottom. I feel like a booty guru. So the next thing that you're gonna need is oil. This oil is for your gun. This oil is Singer all-purpose machine oil. It is from Joann's. So basically this oil is for oiling your machine. This is very important for your machine to stay working. I've had mine for like 4 months now, and nothing crazy has happened to it. And I feel like it's because I oil it a lot. I oil it once before I do every single project and after. Your machine will break if you do not oil it enough. Okay, so the next thing that you're gonna need is fabric, and fabric is very important. This is one kind of primary tufting fabric. This is the gray kind. I call it the gray kind because it's gray. So this is what it looks like. This is what I started out using. It works. It does its job, but I do not like it as much as I like the white fabric. This is the white fabric. This is the white primary tufting fabric, and I also like that it comes with lines on it, so it kind of helps you with design sometimes. Some people like it for the lines because they feel like it helps them with making things symmetrical. That might be a good point to using this, but I also like this fabric because I feel like it's tougher. I feel like it works better with the gun in that it's more resilient with mistakes. So if you make a mistake, you have to literally take out the pieces. I feel like with the gray fabric, it's not very forgiving. You can take your pieces out, but it stretches the hole in where you put the needle. And so, yeah, it's just not forgiving. And I feel like it gets looser very easily. Basically what I'm trying to say is the fabric will kind of stretch too much. I feel like, in my opinion, when you make a mistake, or if like you don't press on it hard enough, or it's just not very forgiving with mistakes, which I feel like this one is. Remember, I made a mistake on a whole section and I had to take it all out, and it was still strong enough for me to put the needle back in there, because the fabric does kind of get a little bit like stretched once you put the needle in there, and you want for your fabric to be able to handle that. So that's why I like the white fabric better, and this fabric is available on my website. So the next thing that you're gonna need is a glue gun. This is a glue gun, just a regular schmegular glue gun. This will be used for your backing of your rugs process, which I will go into more details in another video. Then you're gonna need some glue sticks. These are Gorilla glue sticks. I only use Gorilla glue sticks because I only trust them, because these are very strong. I have one left. I need to get more. But again, I will go into more details on why you need these in backing the rug. So the next thing that you're gonna need are tweezers. So you're gonna need like a couple of pairs of tweezers, because I had two and I've already lost both of them. It's probably somewhere around here, but I can't find it. The next thing you're gonna need is some kind of scale. This is what you're gonna use for when you're weighing your actual rug to ship it. I'm gonna be doing a whole video on that too. I'm gonna be doing a video on everything, guys, everything. You're gonna need a shipping scale because you're gonna weigh your rugs before you go ahead and ship them. And I will go into further details on that in another video. The next thing that you're gonna need is a threader. The threader goes into the tip of the gun. So if you see right here, it has a hole in the bottom, and this is where you thread the yarn through. So this is where the yarn goes in first, which is that little spiral. You put the threader in here, like so, and then you pull the yarn through. I'll go into more details about all of this in the next video where I actually show you how to make one. You can either make one out of a paper clip, which is, this is a paper clip right here. So if you guys can see that, it's just a bent paper clip, literally just a bent paper clip, and you can stick it through and you loop the yarn onto it, a piece of yarn, a old spiral of yarn. Yarn is my life now. So we just have a piece of yarn here. You would put it through the hole, and then you would hook it like this, right there, and you pull it through, and that would allow you to thread the gun. If you can't make that, they do sell threaders. This is a threader from Walmart. I have tried this kind up here. So this is bendy. It's like a thin piece of wire, and you can stick it through the hole, put the yarn in it, and drag it through. So either way will work. Paper clip this, just get the yarn through the hole. So I'm not going in any particular order. I'm just talking about everything that you're gonna need. The next thing is glue. This is professional bonding glue. This is AAT 1142, and this is a Bond product, which is a business that sells professional rug things. This is a custom rug compound. Oh my god. Custom rug compound. And this stuff is expensive. Your threads are gonna be tufted through the material, but that doesn't keep them secured in there. So like if you didn't glue the back of your rugs, somebody could just literally just like pull a string out, and that's how easy it is to get it out. That's why gluing is very important, that you get strong glue. When I tell you this will bond your life, this thing is strong. Some people are just like, oh, I'm gonna skip it, I'm gonna use Elmer's glue. That is okay for wall hangings, but for actual rugs that are gonna be on the floor, you wanna use this compound. Again, I will go in further details when I actually show you how I'm actually making a rug. I'll have this link in the description too, so you guys can go purchase from them. The only reason that makes it so expensive is because the shipping is a lot of money, and I don't know if they're working on that, but it is a heavy product, so it's basically like the equivalent of like buying a thing of paint. So I understand why it's expensive to ship, but this bottle was $50, I think. Yes, $50, and this is the 1 gallon of the glue. Other ones that I know and that other people have tried, they say they stay sticky too long, which I do not like. And I know with the way that I do my backing process, that doesn't work for me. Some people think that the sticky back works for them, but I personally do not like it because of the way that I back my rugs. Okay, so the next thing that you're gonna need is a brush or scraper tool. Basically how this works is people like this because you can put the glue on there and you can scrape it down and it falls into those little grooves between a rug. And so they really like these. So I was like, let me try this because I've been using paintbrushes the whole time. And so I would recommend paintbrushes right now. I'll get back to you guys on if this little scrapey thing works. So I usually use a brush and I usually have to wash it out. That's kind of annoying because I don't like want to do that. And I know some people just kind of use their brush until it hardens to the point where you can't use it anymore, but I've been washing it out. So I'm gonna try this and see how it is and see if I like it. You guys will be the first to know. So the next thing that you're gonna need are clippers. These right here are the ones that I use. I have duckbill clippers, and these you can just use your hand and it evens it out. That's why the blade is like this. Or you can use a animal shaver. This is an actual animal shaver. This shaves like sheep and stuff, and that's what this is for. And I use this to also trim down my rug. There is a technique to this just because you want to make sure that you're not digging too hard or you will get uneven lines. You need the sharpest scissors ever. You just need ones that are good at getting into precise areas. So I have these two that I like. And I have this one, which is a precise scissors, I think it's called. Precise, what is it? Fiskars Easy Action, but this is a precise scissors. So as you can see right here, I use this to get into like little detail areas, and this is very sharp and very tiny, and that's why I like it, because you can just get into those little areas that you want to clean up. So this is the last thing, and this is backing fabric. Okay, so there's so many ways that you can back a rug. Professional backing, you can use felt. It will all work. I have rugs in my room right now that have felt backing, and they have done fine. Literally no deterioration, nothing, and I think it's because the glue is so strong. So that was it for my YouTube video. Just make sure you guys look out for more. Make sure you subscribe, because I'm going to be doing a detailed videos on every single step of everything. So just look out for that. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video, and subscribe, and you'll get some more. And make sure you follow me on my social media. Bye.